let's talk about the defense. You played on some outstanding defenses, but we have a suspicion that this might be the best. It could be the best that the Broncos have ever had, going back even to the Orange Crush days when they had some great defenses. And in the 90s, those were great defenses. In the 80s, they had some, when Romanowski, God forgive him for some of his things, but Romanowski was a guy you were talking about. Man, did he play with passion for the game.
Yeah,
so how would you rate this one for the ones you played with?
Wow. To put them in the light of the Orange Crush, I mean, we're asking a lot. And we have to see that first before we put them up to that standard. Can they meet that? Yeah. I mean, you look at what Wade Phillips did at the Houston Texans. He didn't have this talented group. He didn't have. But one thing I know, knowing Wade, he's great at creating matchups. I know everyone's talking about the defensive line, you know, Derek Wolfe not being there, where they're going to get that level of production. To me, as long as you have two bookends that can force a quarterback to step up, you can manufacture anything. I mean, it's almost like a pick and roll in basketball. Shane Ray, they drafted him for a reason. They're going to find a way to get him on the field. So don't be surprised if you see him in one of those stand-up linebacker positions like we've seen for many years with Dick LeBeau to just generate that extra pass rush. But, yeah, they're great. They just have to figure out a couple of things as far as the safety position, who's going to start besides T.J. Ward. Is it going to be Darren Stewart or is it going to be David Bruton? So we don't know. Hopefully, by the end of this preseason, we'll know which guy will be the starter.
Who's your money on?
I like Bruton. I think both guys are great in their own right, but I think Bruton brings a certain level of anticipation and being able to jump routes. And you know, Brian Dawkins and I had a conversation with him yesterday, and that's what we talked about. You just can't be a safety in this league. You have to be an impact player. And in this defense, if Wade Phillips trusts you, he's going to put you in positions to make plays. So Bruton is that guy. He's long. He's rangy.
Played with a lot of fire on Saturday night, too.
Yeah,
he looked quicker. Did he look quicker than usual?
Yeah, he's a very athletic guy.
He's well rested.
Yes. But see,
I mean,
true.
I don't mean that in really bad, but
he's played 7 years in the league.
But he's here. He really wants to play full time.
Yeah.
And I think he's got an extra added motivation level that he doesn't have much time being a special teams player that you can't be. There's only one guy that's going to go into the Hall of Fame from Buffalo that was
Steve Tasker.
Yeah. There's only like 3 or 4 guys that can do that for their entire career.
Yeah.
David doesn't really want to finish his career just being a special teams player.
But I think it goes beyond that because there's a difference between guys being in the NFL and guys playing in the NFL. Some guys are just content with just, I'm here.
That's a good point.
Yeah. You know, he wants to be a guy at the end of the day when his career is over. I contributed. I was a part of something special. I didn't just do special teams. I was an impact player on defense to help us get to that next level. So I think he has the potential. He believes that. But now, like I told him, he now has to go out on the field on Saturdays and prove that.
Do you eat pizza?
Yeah, I do.
Do you eat meat?
Meat
lovers, right
no,
there.
I don't.
Papa John's, no?
Well,
no.
I'll tell you what, I'll pick off the sauce.
Yeah, I was going to say,
I was going to do the same thing.
Les will take the pizza off. He'll take the meat off yours and put it on his.
Yeah.
All guests are brought to you by Papa John's.
He can eat his and he can eat yours.
Papa John's is the official sponsor of the Colorado Rockies. The day after every Rockies win, you can get 50% off your regular menu price online order. Got to be online at papajohns.com. So go to papajohns.com and use the promo code.
Do you think a day off
ROCKS
as a win for them?
A day off does count as a win. No, it doesn't. Don't do that. Use the promo code ROXWIN, ROXWIN.